football playoff game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Soko brought down after a nice run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the clear. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Williams. He will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Pass. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Boom. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 for them.
You know, the era that we defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Rebels, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Wide open downfield. They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Watkins. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
short. They'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Over the middle, it's Haas.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
He's running out of time here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Parker. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They're able to convert now in the first and goal at the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 40. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
God, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Carr. Trapped him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second and long from the 14. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a third down play. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's how you close a half off of this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks through the PAT. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. We get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes out second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Rebels churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, they'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Look out, room to run here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Parker. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. In motion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and still running. Great move in the open field. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Carr. Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Parker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Good throw, complete to the tight end. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Lee. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
He's got room to run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Third and short here on this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this game. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Director, putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is Hammer. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up, make a play. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He has first down yardage at the 46. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking deep downfield to the left. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage, but pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.